Let's go ahead and see if there's anything kind of around. This is a cool little design. I picked this island mostly just because I have an idea of what I can do like around it. But it also had water. It has everything I need to get started, you know. Not too much, not too little. A lot of the other islands were like these two, like a two-story. It had like a cave and then like sewer and then the actual like area for the building. And for what I want to do, I'm gonna have to flatten a lot of that. I haven't played this exact mod pack yet, but I do know what most of the mods are. They're just gonna be a little different because, you know, sky block. So I'm gonna try and grind out some of these trees. Luckily, you can plant them, and just by spamming crouch, you can go ahead and grow crops and stuff faster. And then by using your tilde key, depending on, you know, what your keybinds are, if you break something, depending on the shape and everything that you want, which you can change all that. Just be careful. Don't want to accidentally remove half of your island. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just spam out some of these trees, and then I guess go ahead and get all this grass. Well, break the grass, get seeds, and yeah, I'm gonna get a decent amount of wood started, get that grass, and then I'll get back to you guys. But first, let's go ahead and check this out. Blueprints for silent gear. Did get some seeds. Wow. There's a lot of armor just from what I'm seeing in this book. Armor toughness. Huh. Okay. We got this tattered book. Finally getting started. Completing advancements is recommended. Oh, okay, okay. I know this mod. The idea that I have, I don't know. I don't think I have to use stuff from this mod very much. Do you believe mobs are gonna spawn? Is there a bed? No. Are those barrels? Or no, those trapdoors, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, gather some wood, and go ahead and see what seeds I can get here. And potentially, let's see here. If you hold crouch and right click, you can get pebbles. And we can make some blocks that are dire to everything that we need to get started. So, I'm not going to bore you guys on me collecting these and, you know, collecting all the grass and getting some wood and stuff. So I'll get back to you guys here in a second, then we'll go ahead and get started with some of the quests. Okay. So I've been doing this for about I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Uh, More like 8 minutes, my bad. And obviously I have, some more seeds. I went around, cleared all the grass out. I got a little bit of wood and planted the sugarcane. I got some wheat. Found industrial hemp seeds and the demon green seeds, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need the industrial hemp. Uh, I did notice an easy way to kind of get food if you're getting started on this pack. You can literally just spam crouch. Like, it's so easy. I also got a little crafting table on a stick. All you do is place a crafting table here and a stick here, and you'll be able to use it anywhere. Now that I got like a little bit of wood, and I can probably make some stone and stuff. Let's use for a variety of mods in your own way. Okay, they have a Discord. Cluster optional. Create a team. I don't think I need to create a team because it's just me. I've gotten some of this stuff for doing trees and stuff already. Oh yeah, I killed a zombie too. Okay, well, it's a lot of random stuff, but I'll take it, throw it in here for the time being. Oh, I shouldn't even have made one, man. Okay. Starting out, huh? A head start. Fast track start gives you an easy mode start. You do not have to complete this quest as an optional. Ah, well, shit. I mean, does it really matter? Because I'm just going to end up melting cobble quickly anyways. Yeah, we'll do it. What's this one? Right now, saplings, you can get emergency saplings at the top right of the quest menu. Okay. Get a sapling just in case we run out. Get a string by breaking the leaves with a crook. Silkworms. Okay. How do I make the crook? Oh, that's easy. Let me throw this stuff in here. This chest is already almost full. I gotta put this barrel there. Go ahead and make the crook. Okay. We did not get one. See if I can get up there real quick. Actually, you know what? I'll see that for the wood. Oh yeah, I broke that. Accidentally threw the fences off the edge of the map. That was my bad. This thing's gonna break. Maybe I have a better chance if I just do like this. So I know a lot of people. Ooh, we got one. A lot of people have already played a lot of the mods and probably know a better way to do it than the way that I'm doing it. I'm just kind of on an adventure, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to learn some modded Minecraft on that. So, I think I'm gonna cut this down. Now I got those pebbles, I really should make stone. Don't believe I need the crook anymore. Let's go ahead and use this. Or okay. Alright, we got cobble. And it's been a whole while since I've played. I feel like this is gonna be a fun and kind of interesting pack to learn though. This time around I really wanted to do something challenging. Do I have to break this with shears? I should probably read this. Cook silkworm string. Drop more saplings. Alright, I'm called silkworm. Throw the silkworms on the leaves to infest them. It'll spread over time. String, of course, just break the white leaves to get it. I think it does have to be the crook. That makes sense. I keep missing that button, man. I'll get better at it though. While we have a couple torches, try and light up a little bit. The less mobs that spawn right now, the better. Go ahead and get one more of the silkworms. We'll let it do that tree. String mesh and an oak sieve. Oh, that's easy. Probably want to make a couple of these. 4. I've seen a couple other people's videos that made me interested in this pack. So I do know that you can, like, put a decent amount of size of these together and use them all at the same time. I might need more string. Ah, I just made them for nothing. More chunks, upgrading mesh, cobblestone. Can't worry about that here in a second. More chunks to make one raw ore block. Try to combine them instantly. Okay. So I put gravel through it. I'll make that, and then get the gravel. Okay. Ah. Get gravel up. It's probably gonna kill my grass. It's okay though. Go ahead and do this last little bit. Alright. I think holding right click and spamming right click is just about the same speed. Yeah, spamming's a tiny bit faster. I'm assuming auto click probably works with these. I don't see why not. I'm obviously not going to use it right now, just for the simple fact that I don't believe I really need to. Maybe at some point, if there's not a way that I can like automate this and make it a lot better. So it said if I hover over it and hit K. Is that what that said? You can use K while hovering over the chunks in your inventory to combine them in. I left all the video settings and all that stock. This actually looks a whole lot nicer. Let me see that again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're using that. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit of a grind. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, but should probably be placing all this stuff in my house. But we'll worry about that at some point. I'm just trying to get the whole getting started going. Which, now that I think about it, that. So cook that some. So I'm definitely gonna need a lot more cobblestone. Well, gravel, more so. So I believe. Oh yeah, the shaders are definitely where it's at. Okay, enough getting distracted. Got some more gravel, a block of flint. upgrade one. It'll give me 4. Okay. Don't I have one of those? Yeah. Oh, no shit. Well, that's what's up right there. You just double your ore real quick. I'll take that. I don't know anybody who's gonna say no to that, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that sunset is nice with this pack. I might go and see what the other packs that they got going on in here are, but I do really like this one. Let me take these. Need that. That. I already had some in my inventory, but it is what it is. So there's that. I'm gonna have to get a little auto smelt setup going on if I'm gonna have to smelt all this dust. We actually do have some coal, but I mean, I use the charcoal. I don't really care that much. So go ahead and put that in there for now. I believe. Let's use another one of these barrels here. Put all the stuff that pertains to this in this barrel. I need that. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Get a little bit more string. String, I have that. Alright, so to save you guys the time from being bored to death, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a while, get stone, use the stone hammer to turn it into gravel, and then go ahead and run it through those sieves. Before I cut it though, I don't necessarily need to make this yet, but that does allow me to get to an iron furnace. Cheaper upgrades, 864, increase energy production. Okay, so that's our first bit of power. I definitely want to work towards stone generator, which is water and a dust block to make clay. Oh, we can just turn the clay. Okay. How do I get bones, actually? I get it through the sieve if I do with dust. I actually get a really high chance. Okay. Yeah, so we'll worry about this here in a second. First, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these real quick. We'll put these ones in. I'm gonna go ahead and grind stone and pebbles and all that here for a minute. and then at least try and build up some type of resources, because at the moment we don't really got a whole lot. Like, what's in this chest and that is all we got. I mean, that's just not acceptable, you know what I mean? We got stuff to do here. Especially if we want to get into, hold on. Trying to remember what button it is here. There it is. Is it this mod pack? Yeah, so with AE2. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we can automate the sieves. But I do know the AE2 mod pretty well, which is going to be this right here. And essentially, I mean, these courts are kind of like the backbone, but what we can do is, you know, kind of work our way over here. It's a little bit different than how it usually is. I'm assuming because it's skyblock, and you got to kind of get the stuff a little bit of a different way. But you can get these, which they're drives. Let me see if, let me do it here. Yeah, so I can stick drives in here that act as storages. You can kind of think of these drives as a chest, right? And each of the drives is kind of their own chest. You can upgrade them, do a whole bunch of other stuff. There's LEDs that let you know, if they're full, whatever. But the best thing about it is if we go, where is it? Yeah, so if we get into the wireless access points, we can go ahead and get this, which is a wireless terminal, which we can craft into a wireless crafting terminal so we can craft on the go too. Which, I mean, this is definitely some later game stuff. I'm not going to be able to get all this right out of the way, but they have this, which basically gives you infinite connectivity range, and it has cross-dimensional support. So it can work in the overworld, the nether, all of that, which is pretty awesome. However, it's going to take us a little while to, you know, get to that, but if I can at least get, you know, to here, that won't be too bad, because then we can at least get the basic storage down. We can put a crafting terminal on there and get the controller. I think we need the controller block, storage block, the IO port. We don't need the cell workbench. And we're gonna need some of these item storages. Yeah, so this allows an infinite number of an item. It can hold 63 different types of items. And it will hold a stack. That's not bad. This has how much storage? It says 1024 bytes. And 8,128 cobblestone is only 8 bytes out of that 1,024. So even if I can get, even if I can get this with, you know, just one stack, like 2 full rows of basic ones, I'll have a decent amount of storage, that is. So I won't have to worry for a while. But looks like the sun's coming up. Surprisingly, those torches I put down. Oh damn, I thought I could make that. Surprisingly, the torches I put down seem to be keeping the mobs from spawning. I can't really afford to have them destroying anything, so I'll definitely have to move the storage inside before. I will most likely do this in a episode basis, and then we'll just kind of see where we go and what we can get done. But as of right now, I think I'm going to end this episode here. I don't really want to have to bore you guys for a while with me doing this. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and, grind a whole bunch of these pebbles out, get the cobble, turn it into, the couple different variations of blocks here, which I can show you real quick. We were just looking at them. So like the gravel, sand, and dust all give us different things. Let's see if I can. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, like all these different kind of blocks, which dirt at some point I'm gonna have to make that so we can start getting, all the seeds, all of that, get carrots, potatoes. Potatoes will allow us to get, like if we can set up an automatic farm with potatoes, because they're very easy and they grow decently fast, so we can maybe turn it into biomass and run a power generator off that to at least get us somewhat started. But as you can see, like sand will give you iron nuggets and cactus, and that's where you get that Certus quartz for AE2. So I'm gonna have to, make a decent amount of gravel, decent amount of sand, and then get a decent amount of this dust. That way we can get gold and redstone, and the quartz dust will help. The skystone dust will help a lot. The blaze powder, I don't really know what I'm going to do with, or the sulfur or salt, but I'm assuming at some point here we'll definitely need them. I also don't know what these gems are for, but I think even though it's been a while since I've played, I think we can go ahead and figure this mod pack out in a decent amount of time. And on that note, I suppose I will catch you guys in the next one.